to change that narrative, and the fact that the city and the leader of our city is moving on initiatives, not just in tech, but now in the whole space. This is very important, so I'm glad you guys brought that up.
Buy a home and put the tech stuff in your basement.
Right. Right, put the tech stuff in your basement.
You know, get a room, get an LLC, have a tech thing in your house, write it off from your taxes. Listen, there's a whole nother forum.
Come on with it.
You know, there's a whole nother forum. You definitely can do that. So you have to be creative.
Yes, and one thing we are is creative, okay? All right. So we're gonna move into the question and answer portion of our, yes. Oh, pre-create, oh, okay. We have some predetermined questions here. What inspired the Facebook Lives? That's a good question, right? What inspired the Facebook Lives during the pandemic? How else are you using technology to connect with workers directly?
Well, because we were meeting, and we still meeting, which is wild. We were meeting twice a day. The folks in City Hall and all our partners around COVID. And the information that we were talking about on the phone was critical and crucial, and I thought that people should know what it was. And we were having a hard time getting people to do the things that we asked them to do. So we needed to put a face on it, and I began doing the Facebook Lives, and I tried to make it like I felt like I really had to like assuage people's anguishes and anxiety and make them feel okay and let them know that tomorrow will be here, the sun is coming up. And I mean, people were dealing with some really crazy stuff because I was listening to the numbers at that time. You know, it was a lot of people in Newark dying. You know, we in 2020 we had over 800 people die in the city of Newark. I mean, it was 4 times more dead on arrivals that year than the year before that. You know, so people weren't just dying of COVID; they was dying in their house because they wasn't going to the hospital. You know, and so when you hear all this information every day, it can become grim. I said, it's grim for me.